Well, this reminds me of the first day, but at least now I have a light that you can see me. So anyway, it just seemed like this morning that we started, and 3 days went by, and I'm sure everybody looks tired, but happy. That's the important thing. So, distinguished guests, colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen, and I know many of our esteemed guests have already left because they had to travel back to their destinations, places, and therefore I have mostly my students and few important guests, of course, who will represent the others who have left. So, like in a drama, I think I return as the same character, same odd-looking person, and the same role, but in a slightly different costume, little colorful, less formal, without my colorful boots and the white scarf. So, that at least will help you see me in a little bit differently and more interesting, in fact. So, but I will say the same thing. Kuzu Zambula once again, and this time, good evening, of course. So it's an honor and privilege for me to do my duty of welcoming you, of course, on 2 days ago at the start of the forum, and again reappear as the same character, of course, again to deliver the concluding remarks. And I personally feel that much of my prayers have been answered, because up until the forum started, I had a lot of doubts about so many things that were happening in my mind as to how things would go, including the weather, although I don't have control over that. So that was giving me a lot of stress. And just for information, last night I sat down 1 hour to pray for the rain. It came, little bit, but with a lot of wind, which was not good. Then I prayed for sun today, and it was agreed that we have sun today, but it will not come back tomorrow. So that is something that I'm very happy about. The other thing that I prayed some time back ago was this conference must succeed with all the blessings, and it did. So now you know the person sitting here with all the prayers being answered, so therefore you must always be happy to partner with this person. Okay, so, but you must listen to what I say. Okay, so it's again my honor and pleasure to deliver the concluding remarks on the last day of the Paro Forum, Climate Justice for Happiness. Unfortunately, it is sad that many speakers who joined us virtually couldn't be here with us to celebrate the success of this happy gathering after the conclusion of this forum. But I don't see anybody who's new here, but in case for those guests who came late and did not see this person when I did the welcome, I'm Sangay Dorjee and the founding dean, but the same person for most of you. For students, no introduction required. Now that, unlike the welcome ceremony, where the many big cats were around, the mice couldn't play much. So this time, of course, there are few here, but many cats are not around, so the mice can at least play a bit. So I can be less formal in terms of what I have to say, and the excellent opportunity of knowing each one of you. I think I had opportunity to know each one of you most personally, and it was such a pleasure, and I will remember each one of those moments very dearly. So, but anyway, let me not digress, but come back to the topic that I'm supposed to say. Firstly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable President, Her Royal Highness Princess Sonam Deshin Wangchuk, for her wisdom and guidance in steering this Paro Forum towards success. Her vision and leadership have been pivotal in making this forum possible, not only possible, but successful. So that is the important thing. The Paro Forum would also not have been possible without the grant and support from Karuna Foundation and Asia Foundation. So therefore, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Karuna Foundation and Asia Foundation for their unwavering support. Probably if others agree, I would like to other people to put their hands together for their support. They have been, without a doubt, instrumental in providing the necessary financial resources and support to turn this dream, more than a dream, vision, into a reality. The generous contribution of the foundations have enabled us to make this forum a success, without a doubt. Most importantly, I would like to thank all of you all, the speakers, the moderators, and the participants. Of course, many of them had to do virtually, but I know they're not there, but I hope they can hear me later if it's recorded. Without your input, ideas, and discussion, this forum would not have been the success it has turned out to be. And I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude for the blessings from our Honorable President, the Honorable President, Honorable Chair, and members of the Governing Council. They have been busy. They couldn't partake in this, but I think they have provided that necessary support. The task force, forum task force members, faculty members, staff, and students of the law school for their exceptional efforts in ensuring the success of this forum. Your tireless dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment have been instrumental in bringing this initiative to fruition. Over the course of this forum, we have heard from climate experts, scientists, leaders, youths, academicians, activists, and policymakers. A wonderful gathering here, actually, from a cross-section of people from across the world who are working on innovative solutions to the challenge of climate change with a focus on climate justice. We have also learned about successful examples of building resilience in communities, promoting equity in decision-making, and creating sustainable livelihoods. I hope that the forum proved to be an engaging and productive platform for sharing knowledge, experience, and ideas, and that it must have inspired all of us to act with greater urgency and commitment to address climate change with justice, fairness, and a shared vision of happiness for all, happiness underlined. I also hope that the contacts that have been made here will continue in the future, as I'm convinced that they are very meaningful and useful, especially for the law school. Once again, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this forum. Thank you all very much for being a part of this first ever Paro Forum. Last but not the least, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Trongsa Penlop Thundul Club for feeding us well. Sometimes the chili was a little bit hot, but it was good. Delicious food during the last 3 days, and I could see that everybody was happy with their tummies full and participating actively in this, which contributed to the success of the forum. So although I wish to say many things, but I would like to stop here because I think we have some informal sessions after this and the dinner, and I think we will get to talk more either individually or in groups later. So therefore, with this, once again, I thank each one of you, Kadeche and Tashidelek.